What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. Now that the kids are tucked away, it is time for this dad to play Call of Duty. Welcome to tonight's show. Got a big show tonight, talking about Microsoft's acquisition or potential acquisition of Activision Blizzard. We're going to get into details on that tonight, and for the multiplayer piece, we're getting into Call of Duty. Naturally, I had to play Call of Duty with talking about this Activision deal, but I have been really feeling free-for-all lately. Free-for-all is one of my favorite game modes since the beginning, since Call of Duty 2. I love free-for-all, okay? We're going to be getting into that tonight, but I am going for straight-up wins, okay? I'm not going for second place, third place. In free-for-all, they say you get a victory if you get second and third place. I'm going for first place all night. The pressure's on, I guess. All right. We're going to be talking about, like I said earlier, Microsoft's they're trying to get Activision Blizzard. I think it's going to happen. Polygon released a great article detailing what's going on, and I'm going to give my opinion on what I think about it. Okay, because I really believe that Microsoft has good intentions here. Okay, I really believe they put the gamers first. And we'll talk about it. But let's get into the first game of Call of Duty. Free-for-all, all night long, multiplayer madness. Let's jump in. All right, game number one. Always Farah. Let's jump in here. Oh, we're gonna get down on the embassy now. It's a good level. This guy's gonna have to get muted. He's gonna be squawking like that. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, getting down on the embassy, game number one. Oh, man, this guy.
Free for all.
What?
Shot from behind there, guy up top. This guy's mine. Oh, how do you like that? Use that stun grenade.
Oh my god, I'm actually sick. What the fuck?
I don't like it out there. Guy. Unless he ran off, unless they got him right there. How do you like that?
Holy shit.
Oh. Ooh. Lucky boy. Those reflexes, bro. The reflexes. Oh. That's old school Call of Duty right there, my friend. Ooh. somebody else got me there.
High alert.
Dang. Dang.
Closing on the lead. Get after it.
Taking this very serious tonight.
We're getting hit hard.
Que los cats, hijo de puta.
Currently in third. This guy jumping. This guy's 17.
Hostile chopper gunner in the AO.
This guy's on fire.
Oh my god.
There's another guy there too. I didn't see him. He's around the corner. Nope. Where am I at?
Oh my
Fourth?
God.
Oh my god, no way. What was that? Oh, he's got the chopper gun
Hostile
up.
incoming.
I gotta get inside here. This guy's got a VTOL too. Get out of here.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Same guy, same guy.
Oh, you fucking shit.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Get out of here. Take that all day. This guy up top here. He's firing away. Oh, he still has it? He's still got the chopper gun. Fifth? Oh my god. This guy's about to win. Dang.
Mission failed. Return to base.
This guy's too bad. Gamer tag. Thanks so much. Fat boy killed everybody. Guys jumping out windows. Oh my god. This guy sounds like he's 12 years old. All right, we're getting into another game. Before we get into the news, we're getting into another game of Call of Duty here. Let's go, let's go. I don't care, let's do this. DMG Live, welcome to the stream, welcome to the show. Free for all night long, looking for wins. And not just second place and third place, I'm looking for first place, okay? That was game number 1, shaking the rust off a little bit for the day. Haven't played all day, just jumping in now. So we're going to shake that rust off, we're going to get some wins. Yeah, no, this has been a crazy month for gaming so far. You got Destiny 2. You got Wo Long that came out, which I hear is pretty hard, Wo Long. Game Pass is just lighting it up right now. It's only going to get better as the year goes on. Plus, you know, my backlog was already deep. Now it's just getting deeper and deeper. I think I'm at the end of Dead Space. Probably going to do a review on Dead Space, which is phenomenal. Okay, and then I have so many other games to play. I want to get to Evil West. That game looked good. I feel like that game got buried when it was released. I just think the game was just buried. You know, there's just so many games. It's like it's almost borderline overwhelming how many games are out now and that are coming out. But it's good for all of us, I'll tell you that.
Free for all.
Sweep that guy right there. Oh. Oh. Let's do this. This guy right over here, right over here. Where'd he go? Where's he at? Where's he at? This is a hot spot right here on this map, always. Oh. Look at this. What a chooch. What a chooch. Where I come from, where we grew up, you call somebody a chooch. That's a big deal. Let me know in the chat if you know what a chooch is. He's probably still over here, this guy. I'm gonna go circle back. Oh, where you at? Where you at?
Hands activated.
Let's move.
Enemy UAV active.
Let's head over here. Sorry, Donna. I'm gonna hang back this way. Here we go. Get out of here. Let's see this. Oh, yeah, the SMG. That'll do it. Slow and steady wins the race.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There we go, guy right here. No? Thought I heard him. Who are these kids? Couldn't tell if he was alive or if he was gone already. What we got here? What we got? What we got? Get out of here. What's this? Bad move. Get out of here. This guy's probably still in here. Yeah, he is. Check this. Nope. Here we go. Here we go.
High alert activated.
You fool. You're a fool.
UAV standing by.
Let's get this UAV going here. Where are these clowns?
Online and orbiting the AO.
Bloodthirsty, baby. Let's get it. Oh, right in front. Right. Oh, sneak. What a sneak.
Fuel. RTB at this time.
These kids are just hanging out. I hate people who play like that.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Like shoot, eliminate, shoot, eliminate, and move. Don't camp. It's ridiculous. Oh, oh, oh. Get in here. Clown. Sex book. You don't chase somebody around a corner. Biddy boo. Here we go. Let's get in here. Let's get in here. here. I can hear him. Oh, pisses me off. It's gonna be Call of Duty is the best game to take your frustrations out. I'm not gonna fit through that window. What am I doing here? What am I doing?
Enemy UAV active.
I knew he was there too. As soon as I hit reload, I'm like, oh no, there he is. There he is. Let's go, let's go. Guys up here, guys up here. Let's try. Keep crouching. Keep going prone. Just a sitting duck for me at that point there, buddy. What am I at? Second place? 15? We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get this. Oop. Woo! Let's do it. What, did I not get that kill? Son of a...
Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh, I think he's running out of here. He's running out of here. Damn. Sometimes that little targeting, that perk, sometimes that'll throw me off. I mean, I like it ultimately, but like right there, it threw me off. I had no idea where he was. I was just looking in the complete wrong spot. Ooh. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. What is it? 17? I'm in 4th? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not good.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Not good. Not good. We can catch him, though. We can catch him. There you are. I felt good on that toss. Apparently not. Dang. Did it again. Gotta chase. There it is. Might be one more guy here. Yep. Dang. Oh, it's this guy. This guy who lays flat. He's coming up here. He's coming up here, I think. No. Guy's been hanging out here. Wait. Where you at? Where you at?
Hostile cluster mine deployed.
Nope. My bad. What was that? What was that? Oh my god. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. So frustrating. Okay. This is a close game though. I'm only down by 6. That could change rather quickly. What we got here? You gotta be kidding me. I guess headshots don't count right now.
1 minute left.
These kids are just hiding this whole game. They're just... Yeah. How'd I kill him with that. Come on, come on. Get in here. Come on, come on.
30
Come on.
seconds remain.
Whoa! It's bananas. Let's see this. Let's see. I gotta see this. Unreal.
10
Unreal.
seconds remaining.
Unreal. This game. Oh. No way.
Mission compromised. We've been defeated.
Unbelievable. Let's go with the electric gun. Oh. Get it out of it. Get it off the screen. All right, let's jump into the news, okay? News segment. We're talking about one article tonight, okay? One article tonight, all about Activision Blizzard and where Microsoft stands with that. Article is from Polygon. I thought it was really good. It was really comprehensive. We're going to kind of break it down. I'm only looking at one article tonight, but it's got a lot to digest. So let's jump into that real quick and let's have a chat. All right, here we go. What is happening with Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard? Okay, I got some things highlighted here. All right, things swinging Microsoft's way as EU looks to likely approve the deal, which is a big deal. Okay, on March 2nd, Reuters reported that Microsoft's willingness to offer licensing deals to its rivals was likely to address the European Commission's concerns over the tech giant's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. The UK's regulator, the Competition and Markets Authority, has suggested that structural remedies, such as selling off the Call of Duty business, might be necessary for approval. So, let's talk about that for a quick second, okay? What did Microsoft do recently, okay? They offered deals to Nintendo, 10-year deal. They offered a deal to NVIDIA, okay, for GeForce Now, 10-year deal, okay? Both companies accepted that offer. So there's Microsoft extending an olive branch to these companies and saying, hey, you want Call of Duty on your platform? We'll make it happen if we acquire Activision Blizzard, okay? They did that to show good faith, okay, that they're willing to, have everybody remain competitive, which is a good thing. And it's isolating Sony because Sony does not want this to happen whatsoever. Okay, they do not want Microsoft to acquire Activision simply because of Call of Duty. I'm going to get into that in a second on why they don't want Sony to have Call of Duty. But Microsoft making these moves with Nintendo and NVIDIA isolates Sony. And Microsoft already offered them a 10-year deal for Call of Duty. And they said no. They said, no, thank you. We don't accept that. Okay. Sony's had the marketing rights to Call of Duty for a number of years now. I mean, hey, I even bought into the marketing rights. I have PlayStation. I like, the games on PlayStation. I was a PlayStation guy before an Xbox guy. Okay. That wasn't good enough for Sony, but why does Sony care so much about Call of Duty? All right, let's get back to the article real quick here. What am I doing here? Uh-oh. There we go. Let's see. Where was I at? Whoop, passed it. If it's true, it means the EU is now quite likely to wave the deal through, which means an enormous boost to Microsoft's campaign to close its $69 billion buyout. It puts pressure on the other regulators to justify their opposition, as well as on Sony to accept Microsoft's offer of a 10-year licensing deal for Call of Duty on PlayStation. Sony is looking increasingly isolated, what I just talked about, and its staunch opposition to the deal going ahead. All right, that's important. I mean, because Sony's like the only real big player that doesn't want this to happen, okay? In another boost to Microsoft's fortunes, a U.S. judge worked with the FTC's case against the deal, ruled that Microsoft will be allowed to see some of the internal documents Internal Sony documents it requested, including Sony's communications with regulators and details of its exclusivity arrangements with publishers. Now, this might even mean more than Call of Duty. Okay, they're going to know everything. Okay, and the article, I'm jumping a little bit ahead, but the article, I read this a bunch of times. The article went on to say that Microsoft initially wanted to see their dealings with publishers and their marketing rights and what have you back to 2012, and the judge was like, no, that's unnecessary. Let's go back to 2019. Okay, it states that in this article here. Okay, but Microsoft wants to know everything. They want to know, what kind of exclusivity deals do you have with Activision? Okay, regarding Call of Duty. Okay, now why is this so focused on Call of Duty? I mean, look at Call of Duty. Everybody plays Call of Duty. Okay, nobody really touches Call of Duty. The only one that really touches Call of Duty is Fortnite right now. Okay, but even so, Call of Duty is the king. It is. Okay, you own Call of Duty, you're a big player in the game. Okay, the game's released every year. In my view, every game of Call of Duty is good. I know I get some backlash with that, but people buy it, so you can't tell me that the game is not good. Okay, I personally don't like Fortnite. Okay, I'm not a Fortnite guy. Okay, I'm not going to say the game's not good. Okay, but every year Call of Duty comes out, it has massive sales. All right. Microsoft is presumably hoping to embarrass Sony and poke holes in its argument by pointing out that PlayStation is far more reliant on exclusivity deals, including Call of Duty content, than Xbox is. Let's talk about that for a second, because that is big news, okay? Why does Sony care so much about Call of Duty, okay? Why do they want Call of Duty so bad? All right. It's kind of a rhetorical question. I mean, look at Call of Duty, look at the sales, look how many people play it. Okay. You got Warzone now, you got the DMZ mode now. You open up Call of Duty and it is a catalog of games to play. All right. Who wouldn't want it? I mean, I know it's kind of a rhetorical question. But why is Sony making that big of a deal about Call of Duty? Okay. I was watching the other day the Iron Lords podcast. Great podcast. They're on Sundays in the afternoon. And one of the guys on the show, the guy King on the show, okay, said exactly what I was thinking. I swear to God, it's like he was reading my mind, okay? Sony has, God of War. They've got Ratchet and Clank. They've got Gran Turismo. They've got, the list goes on and on, okay? They try to get Forspoken out the door, okay? They have these single-player IPs that are great games. I have all these games. I play all these games. It's the reason why I buy PlayStation, okay? I buy everything else on Xbox. I control it better on Xbox. It is what it is, okay? But Sony's first-party games are unbelievable. They really are. You can't say that they're not. But why do they care about Call of Duty so much? It's got to be about the money. It has to be. I thought that initially when this first came about. Okay? Even when Microsoft first announced this deal a year ago, I was like, I said to myself, Sony's not going to like this. They're going to lose too much money. That's the first thought I had. Okay? And if you have these games that sell, I mean, look at God of War. God of War sold what? 10 million copies, 11 million copies, right? It's not even nowhere close to Call of Duty, okay? But Sony has games that do that, okay? Their first-party games produce revenue, but how much revenue do they really produce? Microsoft wants to know. Microsoft wants to know what kind of exclusivity deals you have, okay? Another thought just came to mind. Sony just acquired Bungie, right? So is Microsoft going to be privy to that information too? Do they possibly want to know, what they got going on with Bungie, right? Sony likes to play the card that's, woe is me. You take Call of Duty away. It's not fair to, gamers on PlayStation. You're squashing competition. Microsoft turns around and says, okay, 10-year deal for Call of Duty, 10-year deal to get Call of Duty on Nintendo, 10 years to NVIDIA, right? We offered it to Sony. They offered it to Sony first, okay? And Sony said no. Okay, why does Sony care so much? Call of Duty has got to be a cash cow for them. It has to be. Okay, they're not going to make a big deal about this if it doesn't affect their wallet. Bottom line. Bottom line. That's why they're making a big deal about Activision. They don't care anything. You know what? Let me say this. They don't even care about Activision. They don't care about King. They don't care about Blizzard. Okay, they care about Call of Duty. Okay? If Joe Schmo owned Call of Duty, they'd care about Joe Schmo. Okay? It has to be producing some, an exuberant amount of revenue for them to care this much about Call of Duty, because the most interesting thing I found, maybe it's not in this article, maybe it's in another article I read, but Phil Spencer came out and said, flat out, if we don't acquire Activision Blizzard, Xbox will be okay. We'll be okay. Xbox will survive. Okay, and then I hear other rumors that Microsoft is looking to sell Xbox if they don't acquire Activision Blizzard. Microsoft and Xbox, they have like over 20 studios now under their umbrella, under the umbrella of Xbox Game Studios. They're not looking to sell. Give me a break. It's ridiculous. It's going to be a make or break for Xbox, the Xbox, brand, if you want to call it, that they don't have Call of Duty, right? Who says, Call of Duty has got to be a big cash cow for Sony, and Microsoft wants to know why. And I think if Sony is going to challenge them, I think that they have a right to know those details. And then they can negotiate and try to make it happen from there. All right, that's what I believe. Because I really believe that Phil Spencer and Microsoft, I really believe that they put the gamer first. They put the gamer first before, I'm going to even say, the buyout, okay, the payday, all right? Xbox didn't have to make a deal with Nintendo. They didn't have to make a deal with NVIDIA. I mean, sure, does it help their case? Yeah, it definitely does. But they didn't have to do that, but they did. I didn't see Sony doing that. I didn't see Sony doing that with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is still not on Xbox. All right? And I don't think Final Fantasy VII, the remake, I don't think it's ever going to be on Xbox. Okay? What's up with that? I don't see Microsoft, I don't see Sony offering the same, deals that Microsoft is. All right. Those are my thoughts on the matter. All right. Shout out to the guys over at ILP. They're a great podcast. Check them out on Sundays. But as soon as King said that, I was like, oh my God, I swear to God, this guy, he's reading my mind. He's reading my mind. Because that's what I've been thinking this entire time. And he's right. Why does Sony care so much about Call of Duty? It's got to be because of the revenue. Okay? It's got to be because of it. Their games under Microsoft, their games under, Sony PlayStation, studios, all right? Maybe they don't generate as much revenue as we all think. All right? Maybe not. Maybe they can't sustain themselves just on those IPs. We don't know. I don't work for Sony, okay? What I do know is Sony's games are good. They're good, okay? I enjoy playing them. I have a PS5. I love the PS5. I think it's a great console, okay? I was a PlayStation kid before an Xbox kid, all right? But why are you making this a big deal, okay? Why is this such a big deal? Because now Sony's isolated in this whole thing. There's more to discuss in this article. We'll get back to it in a little bit. We've got a couple more games of Call of Duty in. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this stream, okay? And ring the bell after you subscribe for Dad Mod Gaming to get notified of all new content coming to the channel. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you tuning in. And let's get into another game, Call of Duty. Free for all night. Not playing so hot right now. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know, once I get on stream, then I don't play as good. Okay? I play, you know, not on stream. I'm just playing to play. I kill it. Unbelievable. And I've heard many people say that before, so I'm not the only one. All right? Let's get into another game. All right, give me a good map here. Let's get a good map. All right. Oh, yes, here we go. I'm going to change up the loadout for this map. SPR. Let's do this.
Free for all.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. All day. Slow and steady on this map here. Pop. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna rush him.
Fast hands online.
I see you up there. I see you up there.
Look at the Chris Brown part. Yeah, that's the
Where'd this guy go?
notes, nigga. Hey,
Threw it on the ceiling. Oh. Come on. He's trying to flank me here. No, he can't.
UAV ready for tasking.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Let's see here what we got. Oh, there's a guy right here, right here, right here.
who is it? Random? Uh-oh.
We're just hanging out in the building.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this
What
time.
a waste. UAV doesn't last. I thought that was a guy from It's a Plant.
Oh, yeah, no.
What was that? All right, we got to move out of this spot. I don't know if he was shooting at me. I don't know where this guy is. There's a guy here. Oh, that's not a guy. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Ooh, clipped him. Clipped him there. Oop, oop. All right. Yeah, okay. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Was that the same guy? Was that the same guy? No, it's a different guy. Different guy. It's a good shot, though. I gotta give it to him there. I give him credit where credit's due right there, my friend. Look at this.
Where'd he
Look
go?
at this. Did he kill killed that other guy. I think he did. This guy's coming. Wow, I'm getting surrounded here. They're all over me here. I hear footsteps all over the place. Dang. Look at this. It's like 10 guys here. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not going out there. No siree. We're going to go out the other way. Jeez. This guy's chucking grenades here. Ooh, good play. Did he know I was coming up the stairs? He heard me. That's what it was. All right.
That nigga asleep.
Get out of here. Oh. These guys are all over there. I think they're all sniping out there. Just footsteps all over the place. What the? Where am I even getting shot from? Whoop. Reload. What do we got here?
I'm teary-eyed and shit.
Oh. Didn't see him. I didn't, ooh. My
Hostile
back.
UAV
Okay,
in the
here we
area.
go. We're gonna get that guy right now. He's chilling in this building. Let's see here. Oh, there you are. He's in there. I'm going in. I'm just gonna rush him in. Ooh, see, guys, they're just sniping out there.
Trying to get his shit together. Yeah. There's songs though, and certain notes in songs that are like sad notes.
This guy's got to shut up.
Like the
Enemy
frequency of it
UAV
is sad.
overhead.
So I'm like, it's like when you listen to a song, you feel sadness. It's like certain
As soon as I got
notes, I
shot,
forget what they are.
I was just stunned.
Like 4 notes. There's a lot of songs in the same
I turned this guy off.
note pattern, and it's just sad.
Shut up. Anyway. They're all hanging out right there. They're all there. Right in this spot right here. Hang on a second here. Dang. Get out of here. I'm freaking Peter Parker over here. Scare him a little bit. What a clown. Out of here. It's a John Wick moment right there. Really?
Hostiles launched an SAE.
Yeah, come on in here.
UAV ready to deploy.
Where are they at?
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Schmuck. Hit me with his little billy club. Dang.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
I hit him. They're above me. Let's go up there.
One ahead of you. Spot the bastard.
Ooh, let's do this. Go ahead, come on.
Enemy UAV
You
active.
don't want to come here. You don't want to come here. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Damn. Oh, you got me this guy up there. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got you. Move.
Final minute.
Final minute. Damn. All right.
Hostile SAE incoming. Final 30 seconds. Hostile mortar strike near your position.
Victory. Second
Mission
place, though.
complete.
It's not the
Solid
first
work.
place that I wanted. All right. Well, better than what I was doing before. This guy's got a freaking machine gun over here. Let's get into game number 4. Then we'll jump back into that article. Talk more Activision Blizzard. Got another game in here. Oh, free for all on the shipment. Oh my god, this is gonna be a crazy game.
Sir? Sir? Sit one, well.
Alright, get ready. This is gonna be
I'm gonna meet this guy.
this is gonna be nuts here.
How the fuck am I supposed to do this?
This is definitely winnable though.
Free for all.
Guy jumped right in there thinking he was safe. Oh, I see the way these guys are gonna play, really? Okay. Okay. Let's do this. This is a race. Look at this guy, look at Chooch. Shipment is a straight up race at free for all. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think he killed both of us. Ooh, got me reloading there. Oh my god, this is bananas. trick is on shipment, you gotta find a spot and just hold it down. They're gonna come to you. They're gonna come to you. This guy, I mean, can't even turn around. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? They're gonna just find a spot. Like find a corner. Gotta find a corner and hope you don't run out of ammo.
That's bullshit, bro. Okay.
Get out of here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. Bananas.
Wow.
Don't come to me. Oh my God, really?
Hostile mortar strike incoming.
Oh God.
Enemy UAV active. Hostile bomb drone is active.
Bananas, bananas.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Now you could do that. I think that guy just died. The game didn't even know he got shot. He just died. Got fourth. Shipment's hard.
Mission failed.
Shipment's hard
Return
to get
base.
first. It really is. Look at this. All right, well, that's that. All right, back to the news. Back to because there's more of this article that I wanted to talk about. All right, so let's jump back in. Jump back into my Windows screen here. All right, so this is where we're at. Microsoft pushes hard at EU meeting, converts NVIDIA, but Sony won't budge. Microsoft used every means at its disposal on Tuesday, February 21st, to push its acquisition of Activision Blizzard forward and now to sign a deal with NVIDIA. I talked about that earlier in the stream. Okay, we talked about this already. Microsoft has also attended a meeting with European Union regulators in Brussels, Belgium, at which competitors, including Sony, were present. Media were then summoned to a press conference where Microsoft Vice Chair President Brad Smith passionately made the case for the deal. Okay, Smith rammed home Sony's dominance in the console market, characterizing the split in global market share between PlayStation and Xbox as 70-30. All right, let's talk about that for a minute. You know, it's funny how Sony, you know, they say things like, if Microsoft acquires Activision Blizzard, it'll be unfair. The whole competition, you know, competition amongst platforms will be unfair. In the global market, PlayStation outsells Xbox 70-30. So I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, just look at the math. All right, you're telling me that you're worried that the competition is going to be unfair if Microsoft acquires Activision. It just doesn't make sense. You outsell Microsoft by like 50%. Okay? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, the whole thing doesn't make sense. That's what kind of annoys me about it. You know, because Obviously, PlayStation, they don't want it. PlayStation thinks, Sony thinks that they're going to lose Call of Duty completely. That's not going to be the case. Okay? Call of Duty is going to be on PlayStation if they accept Microsoft's offer for that 10-year deal. And again, who knows where Call of Duty is going to be in 10 years? It'll probably still be around. Okay? But who knows where it's going to be or how well it's going to be. I mean, look at games like Fortnite. Look at Apex Legends. These games came out. They're right up there with Call of Duty. Okay? So, who knows if we'll get a game. Okay? Say, in a couple of years, say DICE releases a new Battlefield. That's unbelievable. Okay? That is stiff competition for Call of Duty. Okay? So, we don't know where it's going to be in 10 years. That's A. And B, to say that it's going to affect the competition among platforms just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, it's a silly thing to say. Let's get back to the article. Let's see where I'm at here. Let's get my windows in order here. Hang on one second, folks. There we go. So you can see what I can see, or really I can see what you can see. What else did I highlight? Here we go. Microsoft finalizes the deal to bring Call of Duty to Nintendo for 10 years. We talked about that. That's the olive branch that Microsoft extended to these other platforms. We'll get Call of Duty on Nintendo. Now, let me just say this. I don't know how Call of Duty is going to play on the Switch. I mean, this is a graphical game, and the Switch just doesn't have the horsepower. You know, obviously, they'll port it somehow. Okay? Microsoft wouldn't make this deal with Nintendo, and Nintendo wouldn't agree to the deal if they didn't think it was going to happen. I just don't know how it's going to happen, okay, with the Switch hardware, unless there's a new Switch coming out that we don't know about, okay? Maybe there's a new system from Nintendo coming out that we don't know about. Because they said, let me just jump to my chatting screen real quick, they said that Microsoft agreed with Nintendo Call of Duty on Nintendo platforms for the next 10 years, not just the Switch. So who knows what Nintendo has up their sleeve, okay? They might have a system on the way, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did. You know, they were talking about a Switch Pro, but then they opted for the OLED screen in the Switch. They have something up their sleeve. And Nintendo, as far as I'm concerned, Nintendo's really the kingpin. Nintendo's been around since when I was born. Nintendo came out, okay? It's not going anywhere. If anybody knows what they're doing in this game, it's Nintendo. So they wouldn't make a deal with Microsoft if they didn't think they can get Call of Duty on their platforms. All right. Let's jump back in here. All right. It says here, this is according to Brad Smith. He said, we are committed to providing long-term equal access to Call of Duty, to other gaming platforms, bringing more choice to more players and more competition to the gaming market. Okay, his wording and the agreement itself are clearly aimed at regulators deliberating over Microsoft's proposed acquisition of Activision Blizzard, among whom accessibility of Call of Duty to other platforms has been seen as the key issue. There it is. There you have it, everybody. There you have it, okay? It's clear. Microsoft is clearly saying, we want Call of Duty on all platforms. We think it's good for the industry. It's pretty much what they said, all right? And I think it's good for the industry. Now, let's think about this. Say the deal goes through and Microsoft owns Call of Duty, essentially, okay? It's going into Game Pass. PlayStation knows this. Now, let me just do a quick aside. The business models. You have Game Pass and you have PlayStation Plus. Every first-party IP that Xbox releases goes into Game Pass. Look at this year. We got Starfield, okay? We got Gran Turismo, listen to me. We got Forza, okay? Okay, then the small game, Lies of P, looks great. That's coming in. Look at what Atomic Heart just went into Game Pass. What did we just get? The Wolong just went into Game Pass, okay? Sony doesn't do that, okay? A year goes by, and now Horizon Forbidden West is now at PlayStation Plus. I don't see God of War Ragnarok in PlayStation Plus. Two very different business models. So, as a consumer, okay, forget about bias, forget about anything. I hate when people say that. I look at games, how I look at games, I look at my wallet first, like anybody, okay? If I'm going to pay a subscription, $15 a month, okay, and I get a game like Call of Duty in Game Pass, or say I'm getting ahead of myself. Say I play Call of Duty, right, and that's all I play. I'm going to look and see, oh, it's in Game Pass. I might as well pay $15 a month, okay? And I get a library of other games. And Sony knows this because they don't want to mimic that business model because they know their games sell. Which alludes to what I was saying earlier in the stream. Do their games sell enough for them to make a profit? Why do they care about Call of Duty so much? All right, but let's jump back to what I was saying. You got Call of Duty, you got the everyday gamer. All they play is Call of Duty. They're going to go the Xbox route for the Game Pass subscription because Call of Duty is in there. It just makes sense, okay? Call of Duty costs $70. I'm paying $15 a month. That's 1 month at $15, 2 months at $30, 3 months at $45, right? You could do the math, all right? So for X amount of months until you hit that $70 price point, that is the base game of Call of Duty, you are getting a Game Pass library of over 100 games. Why wouldn't you go there? Why wouldn't you? As far as graphical fidelity, it looks good on both consoles. It looks phenomenal on Xbox and PlayStation. I'm going to go there, and Sony knows that, but they don't want to mimic that business model, okay, because their games sell. God of War Ragnarok sold over 10 million copies, okay? Their games do well because their IPs are good, okay? Not a knock on the devs there, the creative vision, the development. The games are great. You play God of War Ragnarok, it's great, okay? You play Ratchet and Clank, it's great. I'm going to say most Sony IPs are phenomenal games, and they know that, and they make money on it. So why in their view, why am I going to put it in PlayStation Plus and stifle the growth of those sales? Because if those games are selling at, say, $70 and they're selling 10 million copies, that's way more than a Game Pass subscription, okay? But why do they care about Call of Duty so much? Can they not sustain their business model without Call of Duty? That's what I'm saying. And they know that if Microsoft acquires Activision and they get Call of Duty is going into Game Pass, and the everyday gamer, the casual gamer, that's where they're going. I mean, for me personally, okay, I play Xbox, I play PlayStation. All right. I would love if Call of Duty goes into Game Pass because I purchase Call of Duty every year. Okay. I'm playing Call of Duty on Xbox right now. I like the controller better. I think the Xbox controller is a better FPS controller than PlayStation. Not saying PlayStation is a bad controller by any means. To play these kind of games, I prefer the Xbox controller. Okay. It is what it is. But really interesting when you juxtapose the two business models. All right. We'll get into a few more topics in this article. Okay. This article is very deep. Link to the article is in the description below, okay? On your way down to clicking the article to take a look at, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. I love talking to people, okay? Let me know your thoughts on Activision Blizzard. And once you subscribe, ring that bell for Dad Mod Gaming so you're notified when new content drops on the channel, okay? I live stream every Monday, 10 p.m., and new content comes out at the end of the week, every week, okay? Listen, thanks for checking out the stream. I really appreciate your time. I hope you're finding it informative. I hope you're finding it entertaining. Let's jump into another game of Call of Duty, and then we'll wrap up this article, and we'll go from there. All right? Let's jump in. All right, so far for me personally, I'm looking for dubs tonight. I haven't gotten one yet. I've gotten second place, okay? But I still got to find that first place. It's funny, too, because the other day I'm playing this. I must have played it for a couple of hours, right? I'm getting first place win after win after win. I posted a video on my channel. Go check that out. First place win. Just threw it on there just because I was getting them over and over again. I was like, I might as well make a video about this, you know? So go check that out on the channel. That match was a real nail biter. I won it in the last 10 seconds of the match. I mean, I was ahead anyway. I probably would have won. But when there's like 3 seconds left and you get that final kill, it's a phenomenal feeling. Anyway, so that video's on the channel. Go check that out. But man, it's crazy. And I've heard other, streamers and YouTubers say this, and a couple of my buddies stream too, and they're like, listen, man, once you get on stream, your skill level just it just drops. And I'm like, nah, get out of here. It's not that bad, and I mean, I'm not playing bad tonight by any means, but you definitely, it's just, I don't know, it's a little different, but it is what it is. I game for fun. This is my hobby. I enjoy it. Oh, this is a hard map. We have to break out the SPR for this, but it's all in good fun. All right, that's what these games are about. It's about having fun. So. All right, this game's already in progress here, which is unfortunate. What's the score? 6-0. All right, I'm already down. All right. Let's see what we get going here. I don't like this spot. We're going to move here. Move, folks. Out of here. Dude, I don't know. I was a sitting duck right there. I know what you're doing. Yeah, wake up there, brother boy.
High alert, online.
So this, wow, what are you? What a juke that was. What am I playing? Advanced Warfare over here? It's like the guy just juked out of the way over here. Oh my god, unbelievable. Good for you. Well, I don't know what you're saying, that part, huh? Very, very delayed reaction there. Oop. Oh, yeah, I ducked you there, buddy. Oh, baby. Stop it. You gotta be a little quicker than that. Okay? I'm getting off this roof.
Dejan ser felices.
Nothing I could do there. Sitting duck, I was hurting. The key in this map, you got. Oh. You gotta find a spot. You find a spot in this map, you're set. And you gotta hold it. That's the only thing. I'll shoot me from afar, I think. Come on, bro. Fire.
Enemy UAV
Somebody
overhead.
else was shooting him. I'm not going up there. Wait a minute. See, like, this door's not open. Like, it would be great if you could just run through this building, but you can't. See, that's what makes this map hard, is that all these doors and a lot of these buildings are sealed off. Oh, look at this. See, I'm telling you, he found a spot, and he's up there now. So, wait a minute, though.
Enemy UAV active.
He's on the other side of this wall, this guy. Or maybe it was that building. Maybe it was that. Oh, no, he moved. It was a different guy. Yeah, this map right here is like a sniper's paradise over here. And I'm not much. I can use a sniper. But I'm not much of a sniper, but I can hold my own if I need to. There you go. Good night, my friend. Jeez, I don't know where they're coming from.
Con la pinta japonesa.
Let's see
Vuelvan
if I can
mierda.
get- yeah,
Con
we-
esto sí que soy malo. No, yo no voy a poner a Goza que le dé más patas.
What a shot. There you go.
Con este rifle.
There you go.
UAV ready for tasking.
Let's see where they're at.
No,
Copy.
mierda,
UAV is on
no.
station. Recon online.
No.
Let's try to hold this spot here.
Disparé.
Oh man, I was just
UAV
lining
is
him up.
exiting the AO.
He saw me. He saw me looking at him too. He was just a little quicker than I was, I guess. Jeez, I knew he was right there. Just popped up on me.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Look at this, look at this. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't get me that quick. Just chilling there. Just lined up with him.
Manning.
I got stuck on the wall.
Enemy UAV active.
No. Es que venga. Ah. Sí, yo dije, no, pues puta, o sea.
I think I got him in the leg
me lo
first.
saquen, de verdad.
It's not gonna do it.
Me falló un tiro, el cabrón.
Keep jumping, because that's gonna get you a win.
10 seconds remaining.
Pero ese- le tiene que-
Oh god. See, listen, that match, that don't count. I started late.
Return to
They
base.
were already 6 up on me. That's how I rationalize it in my head. All right. Look at this.
Ya es mucho.
Yikes. Just what are those things? I guess proximity mines or whatever. It's a rough way to go. He just tossed it at him. The guy just ran right into it. All right, let's close out this article. A few more things I wanted to talk about in it. Then we'll wrap up Microsoft's acquisition drama. You know what I'm saying? Let's check this out. All right, let me fix my screen here so I can see what you're seeing. Here we go. All right, so here we go. This is what I want to talk about too. The Activision Blizzard chief, Bobby Kotick. We all know who he is. The guy's a pretty foul guy. His working conditions were pretty poor for his employees, especially the females employees, which I do not respect. He comes out and he says, blocking the deal would turn the UK into a death valley. Okay. He says that Sony was trying to sabotage the deal and that Sony leadership was refusing to return calls from Microsoft and even Activision itself. Okay. Let's do a quick little note here on this Bobby Kotick character. Okay. This guy, you know, he created a very hostile work environment for female employees. Okay. That's something I just don't tolerate. I don't respect it. Okay. I'm not even going to go into the details on it. I just find it revolting. All right. And the whole culture over at Activision Blizzard under this guy's leadership was just downright just disgusting to me. Okay. And Phil Spencer. Okay. I love Phil Spencer. The guy's great. You know why I love Phil Spencer? Quick aside. I love Phil Spencer because the guy's a gamer, and you could tell he's a gamer at heart. Okay, that's what makes the difference. Okay, Jim Ryan is not a gamer. You take a look at Jim Ryan, you could tell he don't play video games. Okay, you look at Phil. He looks like a gamer. He carries himself like a gamer. Okay, and I remember I watched this was years ago. Phil was playing Destiny. It was on one of the Xbox showcases or whatever, and he's playing Destiny 2, and you can tell like he's really genuinely enjoying himself playing the game, and that's the difference between a gamer and a non-gamer. He cares. I can just tell that the guy cares. But back to this Kota character, he had a very bad work environment, and Phil came in and Phil said, you know what, we're going to change the culture of that studio or those studios. That's our mission here, is to change the culture. Okay. One thing I will say though, and I will criticize Phil on at Xbox, because I'm an open book. I really don't sway one way or the other. I just call it for what I see. Okay, I'm a straight shooter that way. People might say I'm biased, but you know what? I have an opinion. I see something, and I share my thoughts. It's what I do. Okay. The whole thing with 343 and Halo. Now, let me just say, I love Halo. I love that entire franchise. Halo is the reason why I bought an Xbox all those years ago when I originally had PlayStation. Halo is the reason I bought an Xbox. Okay. What's been going on at 343 is just terrible. I don't know the inner workings of what's going on with that studio, but all these layoffs and what have you. I mean, I don't like seeing people lose their jobs, but in the same breath, you got to do what's best for business, I guess. Okay. If you're running a business, that's what you got to do. That's the mentality you have to have. I'm going to call it for what it is. But what I will say, though, is that whole studio, I don't know what the culture was over there, but obviously something was way off and something was wrong. But the Halo Infinite Season 3, The Echoes Within, drops tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be jumping in that myself. I'm not going to stream it. I just want to jump in and kind of see what's coming with it. You read about it, but you just want to play it. You know what I'm saying? You want to play it first. So I'm excited for that tomorrow to see. This is the biggest update yet, so I want to see what they're bringing to the table. But what's gone on with 343 and Halo it's just heartbreaking to me, if I'm going to be really honest. I'm not even really angry about it. It's just upsetting because I love that game so much, and Halo Infinite could have been, or there's still a chance it could be. I mean, gameplay-wise, it's the best Halo ever made, okay? The gameplay is there. They just got to bring the content, and I really hope, this Season 3, this Echoes Within Season 3 is a springboard into the future of Halo, and using Halo Infinite as a platform for Halo itself to really, do big things and take Halo to the next level, because that game deserves it. But back to Activision Blizzard, Phil came in and he said, you know what, we're going to clean up the culture here, and we want these people part of the family, so to speak. We want them part of Xbox Game Studios, which I think is a really a really good thing to say. Okay. Let's see what else I want to talk about in this article. All right, so it says here things are clearly getting a little heated, and a note investors, as reported by the VGC here, Wedbush's Nick McKay and Michael Patcher said that the UK CMA and other regulators are maneuvering to look tough and extract concessions from Microsoft because they know they have a losing legal argument, and the merger is in fact close to being approved. So these CMA guys, okay, they know that after Microsoft made their moves, think of it as like a chessboard, okay? After Microsoft made their moves with Nintendo and NVIDIA and showing these other regulators like, look, we're not taking Call of Duty away from anybody. Everybody can play. It's on your platform, especially Nintendo. Nintendo hasn't had Call of Duty on their platform since 2013. Everybody's here to play. What do they really got to say at that point? How are they squashing competition if Microsoft owns Activision Blizzard, okay? So they're digging now. They're just looking for stuff, okay? On February 8th, the UK's Competition and Markets Authority announced it had provisionally concluded its investigation into Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard, and decided the deal could harm competition in the games market in a way that would have an impact on gamers, which I think is inaccurate. The CMA said the deal could weaken important rivalry between Xbox and PlayStation, as well as stifling competition in the growing cloud gaming market. that's just inaccurate because Microsoft is putting Call of Duty on other platforms. Okay. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Anything else I wanted to talk about? Here we go. Given the extent to which the FTC's case, along with other regulators' concerns, rests on Sony's complaints that its competitive position will be weakened by its console rival acquiring Call of Duty and other Activision Blizzard games, it seems likely that Microsoft wants some internal data that would help them dispute this claim. That's what I was talking about earlier on stream, how they wanted to look at Sony's exclusivity deals, okay, which I think Microsoft has the right to inquire about. Sony, for its part, will try to limit how much sensitive information it has to share with its competitor. I would think so. But by pushing so hard for regulators to block the deal, it did open itself up to this kind of exposure. Sure did. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. A few more things I wanted to talk about here. Microsoft ran an ad in the Washington Post highlighting its acceptance of unions, co-signed by the Communication Workers of American Union. As we enter a new year, we remain committed to creating the best workplaces. That's what I was talking about with the Activision stuff. To create the best workplaces we can for people who make a living in the tech sector. When both labor and management bring their voices to the bargaining table, employees, shareholders, and customers alike benefit. Then it adds, during 2023, we hope to bring the same agreement and principles to Activision Blizzard, what Microsoft has proposed to acquire. So there it is. Microsoft is clearly saying we're going to create a better work environment for the employees of Activision Blizzard, which is a good thing. That's certainly a pitch to the FTC that Microsoft can improve working conditions at Activision Blizzard. Okay. Yep. Which has shown resistance to a move to unionize among its employees after the dreadful scandal about its workplace culture in 2021. Okay. Really quick at the end of the article here. These are a list of countries that have approved Microsoft's acquisition of Activision. It's like a tongue twister, okay? You got Chile, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, and Serbia. And finally, what happens next? The next major deadline is the European Commission's verdict, which is due to be delivered on or by April 25th, okay? So, all that being said, all right, link to this article is in the description below. On your way down to checking out this article, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment about Activision Blizzard. I'd love to talk to people. Only positive vibes here at TMG, though. Okay, let's keep it friendly. And, once you subscribe, ring that bell for Dad Bod Gaming so you get notified of all new content coming to the channel. All right? And share this video out. People need to know this stuff. They need to make educated decisions when, purchasing these games, I feel, okay? And I feel like this article provides that. I feel like this was a great article. It's from Polygon. Again, article's linked in the description. Check it out for yourself. My final thoughts on this. I think the EU is going to say, Microsoft, you know what? We approve, okay? That decision is going to be on April 25th, all right? And we'll go from there. Once the EU approves this, I really don't see anything kind of standing in Microsoft's way other than the FTC, but we will see. But things are looking good for Microsoft. And you know what? For me personally, I have Xbox, I have PlayStation, and I buy Call of Duty every year. For me personally, if it goes into Game Pass, it just makes my Game Pass subscription that much better, okay? It'll make it better for a lot of people, okay? If you have Joe Schmo on the street, what I said earlier on the stream, if you have Joe Schmo on the street that just plays Call of Duty once a week, and Call of Duty costs $70, and he sees it goes into Game Pass, it just makes sense to buy a Game Pass subscription, okay? Because you get a whole library of Game Pass with Call of Duty, okay? Whereas PlayStation, say PlayStation owns it, I don't think Sony's putting it in PlayStation Plus, that's for sure. Not their business model, it is what it is. Let's get into one more game of Call of Duty. Thanks so much for checking out the stream tonight. I really appreciate your time. I hope you find the stream entertaining. I hope you found it informative. And thanks again, I really appreciate it. Hit the like button, subscribe. New content comes out at the end of the week. Live streams are every Monday night at 10 o'clock. Let's get into one more game of Call of Duty, and then I'll wrap things up. Let's get into it. All right, got a few second places. Still got to get that first place. Like I said earlier, for those of you just jumping on the stream now, I play so much better when I'm not streaming. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's a subconscious thing. I don't know. But I put a video up on the channel the other day of a great free-for-all win. Okay, really came down to the wire. Check that out on the channel. Dad Mod Gaming, DMG. You know, love it. I love doing this. I've been a gamer for a long time. Okay, I've been, you know, I was first introduced to gaming back in like the 3rd grade. Okay, and I've always had an opinion about these games, and now to finally, you know, use a platform to kind of voice my opinion has been really nice to do, and I've had a lot of fun with the channel. The channel's been going on now for about 4 or 5 months, and I just really appreciate everyone who's subscribed, and I hope you enjoy the content. I really do. All right, this map again, free for all. Okay. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. I don't know what I want to do. If I want to go SPR again, I think I will. We'll do the SPR and the M4 loadout. Oh no, I'm coming in late again? No. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I'm not. I thought I was.
Free for all.
All right, let's get this. Let's get this win here. Oop. Are you kidding me? Who shot me? Oh, was it even that guy? Was it even him? What a shot through the tree. Did he get me through the tree? Oh, good for you, bro. I did clip that guy, though. Oh, slippery. Let's get in there. This guy might be waiting right at this door here. That's the thing, you know, that's why, honestly, like, I'll play Warzone from time to time, but when you're playing multiplayer like this in lobbies, there's just so much more action than Warzone. I find Warzone can get kind of boring. I mean, you know, you're running around, you're looting. I'm not paying attention here. I gotta pay attention.
Fast hands online.
You're running around, you're looting, you know, you spend half the time, hang on a second. You spend half the time running around the map, you know, and it's like, what am I doing? You know, this isn't the track simulator. This isn't the track simulator or the running simulator here, okay? You know, I don't know, that's my opinion on Warzone. Is Warzone bad? No, I like Battle Royale from time to time, but I feel like Battle Royale, you know, a lot of it you just run around collecting stuff. Here I'm running around eliminating people. I'd much rather be doing that, you know? But that's just me. All right, let's get to this. See, one thing about this map, you know, you hear footsteps all over the place in this map because you know, it's multi-level. So, like, I hear guys, and I'm like, where are they coming from? Right there. Oh, that was spray and pray right there. Spray and pray. See, they're all up there. It's like people running a marathon up there. Let's see what I can do over here. Anything? You know, it's a good spot too. You get a rifle or you get a sniper, and you perch up here. Oh man, it's a good spot right there. I might do that, but I want to get a layout here. Ooh. I want to get a feel for what's going on here. Ooh. Poor guy. He crept up on me. It's funny. I just walked up on him. I really got to equip claymores. This would be a great map for claymores. Put them up these stairs and stuff like that. What we got here? What we got? Footsteps all over the place. Throw me off. Nobody up here. What the? I don't even know how he shot me. I know how he shot me. people snipe on this map too. A lot of people snipe on this. You hang out on the outside in this map, and you perch yourself good, and you're a good sniper, forget about it. Dang. Bad spot here. Get out of the open. Ooh. Let's get this over here. Let's get over here. So I like this side of the map, this map a lot more than the other side. Maybe we'll hang out here for a minute and go in my spot up here. See what we can do. I don't know. Oh, I'm right here though. I'm still here.
Enemy counter UAV is active.
Oh. Okay.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There's footsteps, man, on this map. Where's the guy coming from? Where is he coming from? Whoa. Oh, skiffy, man. It's an Italian term. My grandmother used to say that to me as a kid. She'd get grossed out by something. She'd go, skiffy. She's right off the boat, immigrant from Italy. God rest his soul. She'd look at me and I'd do something gross and she'd be like, Skiffy, what are you doing? Like this. She'd be like this at me. I'd be like, oh, Grandma, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Grandma. I can't get a good flow here. Let me go over here. Wait a minute here. Let's see here. See if we got anything. Oh, yeah, here we go. Where'd you run to? There he is.
Hostile Overwatch helo in the area.
See, that feels good. That always feels good. You track them, you snipe them. Ah, I just saw it at the last minute. I was about to drop down too. Let's see how he got me here. Yeah. I was about to drop down. See, I always play with the SPR. I should really play with a legit sniper rifle in these maps. Got you before the helicopter did. Although I like the mobility. Oh, I like the mobility of a rifle a lot better than a sniper rifle.
Hostile UAV in the area.
But looks like somebody shot him from behind here, from behind me. See, they're gonna run on the outside. Wait a minute here. I knew it. If I killed him, I would have solidified that position. I would have been in a good spot there, but I didn't do that. Wait a minute. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this chooch. What a chooch. Who plays like that? Give me a break. Is that fun for you? Just sitting in one spot the whole map? You're just going to crouch in the corner and shoot people as they run past you? Not for me. I stick and... Oop. You stick and move. I mean, you get a couple of kills, you move. Because then people know where you are. It's not as fun. It's not as tactical. Oh, you're lucky. They get him, yeah. shot that was.
Last minute.
I don't know if that was the guy shooting me. No, it wasn't. Dang. What's the score? I'm third. Somebody shut the door.
30 seconds left.
I don't know where he is. I'm just going to try to run around here. I don't know where that guy went.
10 seconds.
Can you even go up here? I don't even know if you can. Dang,
It's a stalemate.
fourth.
All hunters return to base.
Stalemate. Look at that. 1919. Not bad. Oh, what a toss that was.
Man, I whooped your ass. You know, fucking top. I won.
Oh, man. Okay, well.
That nigga's dog order. I won.
Oh, yeah. You tell him.
The best KD in the lobby.
Yeah, dude. Nice. All right. Well, hey, listen, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this stream tonight. I hope you found it informative. I hope you found it entertaining. All right. I really hope Microsoft does acquire Activision Blizzard. For me personally, I want it to go into Game Pass. Saves me $70 every year. Increases my Game Pass subscription, the value of it. And I really think it would be beneficial for everybody. You know, for casual gamers. You know what I mean? And, I mean, Microsoft's business model is good with Game Pass. It's really good. I mean, it's good for gamers. I don't know all the ins and outs of the Game Pass model. I'm not sure if they're making a ton of money on it, but they grow that library enough and they get a game like Call of Duty in there. Game Pass will definitely be very profitable in the future. All right. I'm Cullen Bango. This is DMG Live, Dadbod Gaming Live. The channel is Dadbod Gaming. Dadbod Gaming on YouTube. It's on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Dadbod Gaming. Okay. Live streams are Monday night, 10 p.m. New content comes at the end of the week, sometimes over the weekends. But I try to upload new content every week. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, leave comments on the videos, share those videos out, let people know about the channel, try to grow the channel. I'm trying to build a community of gamers who love first-person shooters and love story-driven narrative games. The channel's Dadbod Gaming because I am a father. I'm a father of soon-to-be 5. My wife is actually due with our 5th child in about 3 weeks. Okay, so we're getting right down to the wire here. But what I'm going to do on the channel is we're going to kind of showcase the dad game because I take care of my kids, throughout the day. Okay, I'm with them all the time. They are my purpose in my life now, since I've had them, and my job is to take care of them while my wife provides for us. And I have a really unique situation, so I'm gonna kind of really start showcasing that on the channel as well. The dad game playlist, all right, is what I'm gonna call it. And I'm going to kind of illustrate, different challenges I have with them and parenting them, throughout the day. So that might be interesting for people. You could find, look into my adventures with them on my social sites on Instagram, Facebook. It's all there. But for all intent and purposes, gaming-wise, Monday nights, live stream, new content at the end of the week. Like, subscribe, share the videos, ring the bell for Dadbod Gaming so you're notified of all new content coming to the channel. Thanks so much for checking out the stream tonight. I'll see you all next Monday. New content at the end of the week. Have a great week. Be kind to each other. Enjoy the games. And I will see you guys next Monday. Take care. Bye.